So what would happen if, Sherlock Holmes and Monty Python had an illegitimate Broadway baby? Well, you get... Okay, fellas, the play that goes wrong. Joining me now, my good friend James Jones, who directs the play at the School for Creative and Performing Arts. And I've got cast members Colton Slade and Jamie Whitfield. It feels like you guys are just figuring things out, and that feels like sort of the theme of the show.
Well, we opened Friday, so we thought today would be the good time to figure out our blocking and everything that works with that.
Always good to wait to Tech Week to go ahead and make these kinds of decisions.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so James and I have known each other for a very long time. We've done work together at the Children's Theater of Cincinnati. You're over working with amazing young people now at the School for Creative and Performing Arts.
That's true.
What's it like to go from being the guy who's always on the stage to the guy who is now helping the young people who want to be on the stage?
That's a powerful question. When I first started teaching after being a performer for a very long time, and I still do try to perform, as you know, you're in this business and you perform all the time.
Keep that foot in the door, brother.
But the biggest thing for me is we know secrets in our industry of performing.
Sure.
And when you hold on to a secret for a while, that's a cool thing. But the better thing is to share that secret with these guys and let them carry on the traditions.
Well, it's funny you talk about the secrets of being in the theater. I feel like that's a lot of what this show is about. Is that fair, fellas? Is that a fair way to describe this show? Tell me about the show.
It's very funny. I'll start there. It's very physical, and I think that it's something that everybody should come out and see. So yeah.
Yes, and in general, the show, the play that goes wrong, and this is our high school edition, it's a murder mystery.
Right.
So we're trying to put on this murder mystery, the murder at Haversham Manor, and things go wrong during that production. Actually, Colton here is the director of the play. And he's trying
the play within the play, if you will. Got it.
Exactly.
Got it. Now, do you both play multiple characters in the show?
Yes.
Okay, so what is that like when you've got to go on as different people during different parts of the show?
I think it's very interesting because you have to learn the actor playing the character. You have to learn their mannerisms. So when something goes wrong and I'm like playing the inspector, I have to break the inspector's character and go into the character of Chris Bean.
That was about 3 layers of Inception that just happened right there.
3 layers of Inception. You have to break character to stay in character.
When you are putting together a show like this, that it's funny because I think it plays on 2 levels, right? I think it plays for non-theater people because there's a lot of slapstick and it's kind of funny. But I think there are nuances that theater people, when they see it, are really going to love. Is that right?
Yes.
Talk to me about some of the inside baseball, if you will. What are some of the things that happen that you go, oh my gosh, I've either seen that happen before or I can imagine that happening?
I'm gonna send this question to one of you guys because I'm the spoiler in the group. So
you're the one you're like Tom Holland talking about a Marvel movie.
Yes,
you're supposed to be quiet.
Right.
I got it. Okay.
So many things, like you said, theater people are going to enjoy that. People make missed cues. They're coming on the stage when they're not supposed to. That people are forgetting their lines. That there are physical bits that shouldn't happen, props breaking, sets breaking apart, and an actor's worst nightmare, coming to stage in the real life, but safely.
But safely.
That's right.
That's
right.
important to be safe when you're on stage.
Yes.
Okay, the other thing I wanted to ask both of you just very quickly, and we have to wrap up. The students are involved from beginning to end when you put together a show at SCPA. How important is that for you in terms of your education and your experience in the theater to kind of see how the sausage is made from the very beginning?
I think it's really important, and I think it's like a beautiful thing, art-wise, to have like people that I see on an everyday basis. They built the set. The set looks amazing.
Yeah.
They built the costume. The costumes look amazing. So I think it's really beautiful to see like it all come together and see like my peers created these things.
I love that.
So, yeah.
I love that. Same for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to think that people that I go to math class with made this amazing, wonderful set that's like gigantic, and I can't even fathom that they spend next bell after math making that set.
Perfect. James, I got to wrap it up. Give me the details. When's the show? How do we see it? All that kind of stuff.
This Friday and Saturday, March 15th and 16th. On the 15th, we have a 7 p.m. performance, and on that Saturday, we have a 2 o'clock and a 7.
We'll get more information up at local12.com. Break a leg, but do it safely.
Yes, thank you very much.
Do it safely. We'll be right back.
Thanks for checking out the Local 12 YouTube channel. Click the links and tap subscribe to get notified anytime we post.